Thank you for listening
up,
to
y'all?
the Ricky and
Jeff
Clive
Cobb,
Wrestling
and you're listening
Podcast.
to Ricky and Clive
We'll see you
Wrestling
next time.
Show on Social Suplex Podcast Network.
You're listening to the Ricky and Clive Wrestling Show. Listener discretion is advised at all times.
Once again for downloading and listening to another episode of the Ricky and Clive Wrestling Show, part of the Social Suplex Podcast Network and proud sponsors of the European Super League. Yes, it is the ESL, or R&C combined. Ricky is still jobbing out to Ramadan this week, so you've got myself, Clive, and I've got some two special guests on the show. First of all, a debutant to the Ricky and Clive Wrestling Show, from SGP Words, Cy Powell. How are you this evening, sir?
I am absolutely buzzing with the news that I've just been given from you two gentlemen about Ed Woodward resigning from Manchester United. As I mentioned, this is effectively a day that rivals the birth of my children. Is making me happy. It's fantastic news. How are you doing, all right?
I'm good, but do you know I'm recording this? Like, what you're saying about this being equal in joy to such a special moment in your life is being recorded.
Yeah, the wife's clear on that. It's no secret.
And Simon's Chain Wrestling Podcast co-host, a friend of the show, regular antagonist to just almost everything that I do in my life, and to also Paul Tolley. Welcome back, Mags. How are you, sir?
Antagonist, I believe that I am a huge supporter of the Ricky and No One Else show.
I've lost count of the amount of times when Cy is reading out one of my contributions to the Chain Wrestling Show, and you'll say it's probably a bad take if it's from Clive.
That is true.
I mean, that does happen,
do
but to balance that out, I do also say that you are my two favourite Scottish people, so swings and roundabouts. But yeah, I'm doing really well. Excited to be back on the show. It seems like forever since I've been on.
It's been a while.
And glad to drag along another podcast. I don't want to say wife because he's took offence to it. Podcast non-binary partner.
See, I wouldn't say I took offence to it. You know, I mean, I'll be honest. Around the house, I don't want to sort of stick gender roles there or anything like that. But around the house, I do more of the housework than my missus does. So I suppose I'm the wife here. So I don't want to be the wife in our relationship as well. You know.
We'll both be the wife.
Oh yeah, I've seen films like that, but we won't get into
that. That sounds like good content, to be honest. But we'll move on to what we're going to talk about tonight, and that is the return of a special kind of show that we did a few weeks ago with Caleb Baldwin, and this is going to be another triple threat Quiztime special. So for those of you who have not listened to the previous episode and want a rundown of the rules, we each have specialist subjects, and the other two have given us 5 questions each, so that person has answered 10 questions on their specialist subject. That's round 1. Round 2 is the same format, except it's just general knowledge questions. And then the last round is the wrestling buzzer round, where one person has 10 questions and the other 2 have to buzz in with their answer. I have a scorecard here. Cy, Mags, feel free to keep your own scorecard, especially Mags, who feels as if he's been hard done by on many a quiz. So,
you know, that's actually not a bad shout. I didn't even think that I should tally my own scores just in case.
Does he get salty if he doesn't win?
I mean, I pretend I've got to live up the character, Anna. But yeah, I do not have a good record in podcast quizzes. I think I've got a record like the Dudley Boys at WrestleMania, basically.
Right. Well, I can assure you that this is my first one, and I'm going to be 100% terrible. So it can't be as bad as what I'm going to go through now.
Okay, right. Well, what I'm going to do is, just because it's down in my wee score sheet here, and Si, if you're a wee bit unfamiliar with the format, Mags, are you all right to go in the hot seat first?
Yeah, let's get it out of the way.
So your specialist subject is the IT crowd?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I picked that. I think I may have been just off the back of watching an episode of the RT crowd, but I will give it a jolly good go.
Okay. And, oops, a daisy, it seems like the first answer I have is not here. So,
Brilliant. Is that a 3 point then?
hold on a minute.
I mean, you can ask the question and might know the answer before
Okay.
you need to Google it.
Right, so the first of my 5 questions is, how many episodes were there of the IT crowd in total?
Okay, geez, that's a tough question. I think there was, I want to say 10 per season. I want to say 5 seasons maybe. I'm going to go 50.
You were close if you wanted to half that number. The answer was 25, I'm afraid.
Wow, I have well misremembered this show. Jesus Christ, not a good start.
So, number 2, how did Denham Rainham commit suicide?
Oh, he clearly jumped out of a window.
That's the first point on the board for you there. Well done. Number 3, Richmond became a goth after listening to which band?
Oh, it was Cradle of Filth.
Well done, Cradle of Filth, that's the answer. Sounds like an episode I would like to watch, to be honest with you.
It's brilliant. He does a business as well called Goth to Boss, where he comes back and he's like a CEO of a company. It's brilliant.
Right, number 4, what item of clothing is Roy best known for?
Oh, now this could have 2 specific answers because there was an episode about him losing his jacket, but it's going to essentially be different, like t-shirts, I would assume.
T-shirts is the correct answer. Well done. Last question from myself. Who said this? God damn these electric sex pants.
That's the younger Renham. Is it Douglas Renham? I think it's called Douglas.
Yeah, I've got Douglas here. So
Yeah.
a strong 4 out of 5 from the first round from myself. So Simon, if you're able to posit your questions toward Mags, see if you can get higher than 4.
Yeah, sure. Just to sort of make it quite clear, I don't know anything about the IT crowd or anything about your specialist subject either.
The what? What did
The
you call
IT
it?
crowd,
The IT
sorry.
crowd?
Well, yeah, that's what. Yeah. So I don't know if these questions are going to be really easy or ridiculously difficult. I apologise if it's either way. All right, Magsy. What is Roy's last name?
Oh, you very rarely hear the names as well. I know Moz's is Morris Moz. What is Roy's name? It's not coming to me, and I don't want to delay for time. Yeah, it's not coming. So pass.
Treneman, apparently.
Yeah, Jesus.
What religion does Douglas Renholm claim he is practicing in season 4?
Right, it's it's not Scientology. I don't think it's. Again, I'm going to have to pass, but as soon as you mention it, I'll know. It's it follows the. It's what fucking Noel Thingy does. Noel Edmonds. That bullshit.
Edmonds?
Yeah. What is it called? Pass, but I know it, but it's going to annoy me now. I
You're
should
really
get
close, man. You're really close. Spaceology.
Spaceology. It is where you wish on something and then you throw it. You throw something behind you with your back to space. Yeah.
So is this what
Is
Noel
that
Edmonds does?
Noel Edmonds?
Yeah, apparently it's where you draw like symbols on yourself and like you wish for it. So he draws a helicopter on himself, gets it tattooed, and then buys himself a helicopter. So that proves that it works.
Oh,
That's ridiculous. What is the name of the company psychiatrist?
I want to say Ben Jenderson.
No, Dr. Mendel.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Apparently,
I think they've only
like
been in
their
one
members or
episode.
something.
Yeah.
Bear with me. What is the name of the exclusive club Prime invites Moss to do with the old countdown thing?
It's 8+.
That's right, yep. How many have I got left?
One, I think.
One, okay. Which one should I go for? Douglas becomes romantically involved with a journalist. What's the name of the magazine they write for? They're writing an article on him.
The journalist ends up being a man as well.
That's it, yep. I've seen that one. It's good. Made me laugh.
Because he wins the Shithead of the Year award. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the magazine. These questions have been tough, Simon.
Richest, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I've got no way of gauging if it's tough or not. I don't know a lot about the show, so I apologise, man.
It's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm happy with 5, though. 5 out of 10 for a topic I literally picked on a whim.
So, Si, your specialist subject for this quiz is 90s/2000s era of Manchester United.
Yeah, and I'm going to be awful, just so we're clear. But yeah.
Right. Now, full disclosure, my co-host Ricky is a big Man United fan as well. So I asked him to provide these questions. So anything that you're unhappy with, please direct your disdain towards Ricky.
Righto.
Right, so where is it? Number 1. In the 1999 Champions League final, who scored the Bayern Munich goal?
Is that Mario Basler?
Oh, straight off the bat there with a
free
nice
kick
point.
went it after about 6 minutes, I think.
Mm-hmm. I think this might be easy from that confident answer there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just the game that I know, because obviously what happened. It's
In the 2008 Champions League final against Chelsea, who scored the last Man United penalty?
I got 2 in mind. I'm going to say Ryan Giggs.
2 out of 2.
Yeah.
Number 3. Now, there are 4 players who have scored more than 200 goals for Manchester United. Name 3 of them for 1 point. Again, this is Ricky.
Oh, that's harsh, isn't it? 4 players who have scored more than 200 goals, just 200 club goals, yeah?
Yeah, it said 3 of them are easy, apparently, so 3 of them for a point.
Well, Rooney, Charlton.
Did Charlton play in the 90s and 2000s?
Oh, yeah.
That is true. That seems to be... I mean, there's another name in here that I've not even heard of, so...
Over 200 goals. I'll have a stab at Dennis Violet.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, there's one I'm missing, and it's really obvious, isn't it? Yeah, go on.
Did Dennis Violet have a name change at any point?
What, to a more Dutch sounding name or something?
He changed his first name to Palmer.
Palmer, but yeah.
I have here, it was, as you said, Rooney, Charlton, Jack Rowley, and Dennis Law.
Ah, Dennis Law. Oh, bloody, what an idiot. Yeah, of course it was. Yeah, okay.
Number 4. What was the score in the infamous game where Keane and Vieira clashed in a tunnel?
I'm thinking it was a draw, but we either got spanked or we drew. Did it end 0-0?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, go on.
I'm afraid it was 4-2 to Manchester United.
Oh, bloody hell, okay.
And last question from myself. Who did Cristiano Ronaldo score his first goal for United? Who did he score his first goal against for United?
That stumped me, that was. He's either scored his first goal against Bolton or his debut was against Bolton. I'll go for Bolton just on the off chance.
Incorrect. He's got Pompey. I'm guessing he means Portsmouth.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, okay. His debut was against Bolton then, I suppose.
Because I was reading that saying, is this a European team, Pompey? And then I realised, oh, hold on a minute. A good start, but it tailed off towards the end there. So 2 points so far. Mags?
I did, didn't I? I flew out of the traps there, didn't I?
I know.
There were some tough questions as well.
And then stumbled over my own feet, yeah.
Right, Mags, go for it.
Okay, so the first one from me is in the mid-90s, we saw the rise of Fergie's fledglings, which was a golden generation of talent, but who famously derided Fergie with the comment, "You can't win anything with kids."
Liverpool player, played centre-half, Scottish dude. Alan Hansen.
Correct, Alan Hansen.
That was after we got beat at Villa, wasn't it? 3-1, and we were like shocking.
So, question number 2. From the beginning of the Premier League in 1992-93 until the end of 2009-2010, how many league titles did Man United win?
$11.
11 is bang on. Ooh. Correct.
Delightful.
Yes. Eric Cantona was a huge star for Manchester United, signed in November 1992 and stayed until he retired in July of 1997. But how many times was he the top league scorer for Manchester United?
Top league scorer? Oh. I don't think it was as many. He was there, what, 5.5, 6 years maybe? 5 years. I will say twice.
Correct. Really nailing these, yeah. 93, 94, 95, 96.
Yeah, because he normally played... He normally created the chances more so than that for like the likes of Andy Cole and Mark Hughes, I would guess. So, yeah, okay.
Okay. I mean, great start. Let's see if you can get this one. In 1997, Man United won the Charity Shield when they beat Chelsea on penalties, and they had one David Beckham as a substitute that day. But what was significant about him on that day?
Significant about Beckham on the Charity Shield in 1997?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Struth. I really don't know. No, I haven't got a clue.
Okay. The name on his shirt was spelt wrong. They missed out the H.
Yes. I remember, yeah.
Okay, so this is the last one. So in 2004, we had the infamous Battle of the Buffet, which is commonly known as Pizzagate.
Yeah.
But who is alleged to have thrown a slice of pizza at Alex Ferguson?
Was that Ashley Cole?
Is that your answer? You tell me, sir.
Yeah, go on then.
It wasn't Ashley Cole, it was Cesc Fabregas.
Oh, okay. I would never have got that. You'd have given me God knows how many guesses. I'd never have got that.
So does that mean...
Three out of 5 is a banging score.
Yeah, that's 5 out of 10. So you're both on 5 at the moment. So does that mean that Cesc Fabregas was also the one to throw custard pie in Kevin Owens' face that time? That's never been solved.
So, Clive, it's on your special round now.
Yep.
I mean, if you're happy for me to go first, Simon, I will.
Yeah, whichever way, man.
So your special subject is Outlander, a show that I have never ever watched and never even heard of until you actually mentioned it. So
right, okay.
If these questions are inaccurate, I don't really care.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to watch it. But here we go. So, and I'm probably going to butcher this, but Doon Castle near Stirling is used as the setting for Castle Leorc. But this castle has also been used in a couple of other really famous entertainment productions. Can you name them both? I'll give you a clue. One is a film and one is a TV series.
Oh, my word, Darren. I'll say Rob Roy for the film, and for the TV series, Rob Roy, the early years, I don't know.
Rob Roy, the child years. No, unfortunately, that's wrong. The film was actually Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, Christ.
And the TV show is actually Game of Thrones. It was the setting for Winterfell.
Right.
Okay, so in the episode titled Both Sides Now, Hugh Monroe gives Claire a wedding gift. What specific item does he give her?
Oh, shit.
A clue is it's the name of the second book in the series.
A total stab in the dark. And my wife just left the room, so I can't even cheat. Is it a garnet?
Oh, it's not. It's a dragonfly in amber.
Shit. Okay.
So, what is the name of the ship that Claire and Jamie sail on, heading for Jamaica, in an attempt to catch up to a ship that is holding a captured young Ian?
I know that the ship went to capture young Ian because he was taken by pirates, and I know that they ended up in Jamaica, and I know what happened in Jamaica, but I've got no bloody clue what that ship was called. So I'm just going to say the Titanic.
The Artemis.
I'm so bad at these specialist subjects, it's really embarrassing.
I mean, question 4. I'll throw you a softball because if you watch the show, I assume you would know this one. Who is the father of Brianna's son?
Roger Mckenzie.
That's incorrect. It's Stephen, the actual rapist.
Oh, no!
The actual rapist?
Yeah,
as
because
opposed to what, a pretend rapist?
Roger is accused and beaten up for being the rapist when he wasn't the rapist. It was Stephen who was the rapist.
And Roger is a bit of an emotional dick. Like, he's got some toxic masculinity things going on / small man syndrome, so... shit. Okay.
Not pimple dick.
I pimple dick guy.
So for your final question from me, at what famous battle did Claire wrongly believe that Jamie had died?
Culloden.
The Battle of Culloden. Correct. So that's a 1 from my side.
It's literally the book I'm reading right now. So
look, he's got the answers in front of it. He's got a cheat sheet.
No, this is
horrific.
The Outlander's all the sort of Hollywood fiction. This is the actual stuff. That was a poor showing. I'm so glad that my wife's not here to hear this. I'll just lie and say that I got 10 out of 10.
I nailed it.
Right.
Okay, me now, is it?
Yep.
It is.
Okay then, mate. What year did the first book come out?
2012?
1991, apparently.
I was close.
Yeah, not far off.
Not far off.
What is the name of the Ardsmuir prison governor in season 3?
Ardsmuir prison. John Gray?
That's right, yep.
Yep.
It's on the board.
Where did Frank and Claire live in America?
New York.
Boston, I've got.
Oh. Right.
Where did Frank and Claire go for the second honeymoon?
Inverness.
That's it, yep.
God.
How many have I got left?
Honeymoon place. 2, I think.
2. What
Just
year
one- just
does
one more,
Claire
please.
travel? Sorry, go on.
Just one more.
Just one more, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. What year does Claire travel to when she first meets Jamie?
1743.
Yep, spot on. Is it worth checking this program out then? Because I love all time travel sort of stuff.
Well, if you're into time travel and period dramas, then definitely.
Okay.
And boobs, apparently, as well.
I made a joke that there is a lot
I
of
am
sex.
fond of boobs.
Yeah, there is a lot of sex, but it's quite. It can be quite heavy duty with regards to the drama side of things. And if you like period dramas, then I recommend it.
Yeah, okay. I'll check it out. Cheers.
But
Yeah, same. And when I was looking it up, I thought this is right down my street. I used to enjoy a program called The Man in the High Castle, which
Right.
is about the war and the time travel, and this felt like on pretty similar veins.
It's basically that Claire ends up when they're on the honeymoon. She goes back in time. She meets all these Highlanders who are trying to do the Jacobite Rising, and she's trying to change the future. You know, your Back to the Future stuff. So it's good. Lots of boobs, lots of kilts, lots of politics, and lots of tears from me as well.
Oh, I'll check it out.
Yeah, same.
So after that, somehow we are 5 points each.
Wow. So from such a poor start, you actually clawed it back
I
really
did.
well.
So the next round, it is the general knowledge round. So beware, absolutely anything could come in here. So Mags, are you ready?
No, but that wouldn't change if you give me any time anyway. So
Right, so you've both got similar kind of questions, right? And this one, if you give me within 7 of the answer, either way, you've got the point, okay? So Kazakhstan is the what largest country in the world?
and I can be within 7. 51st.
It's actually 9th.
Wow. So if I'd have said like 3rd, I'd have been right.
Yep.
That's mad.
Number 2, who is the mayor of Burnley? Essentially it's me. But I don't actually know the current mayor. I know the MP, and he's a tosser, Anthony Higginbottom. But yeah, I don't know the mayor. Right, okay. It's Wajid Khan.
I do know the bloody mayor. Yes, I do.
Well, you do now because he's just told you.
Yeah, I know. I remember now.
Okay.
Number 3, what is the chemical element for copper?
Cu.
Cu, Jimmy. Yes, correct. Well done. Number 4, how many studio albums have Red Hot Chili Peppers released? And I'll give you 2 either way.
Okay. So there's Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic, Californication, By the Way, Stadium Arcadium. I'm sure there's one before. Is Higher Ground one? I'm going to go 6.
11.
Jesus Christ, they've been prolific.
They have. Right, now you guys do chain wrestling.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So here's a chain mental arithmetic question for you. Okay, so you've got 20. Right, so feel free to either say it out to me or just think it through in your head. So 20, you double it, you divide it by 10, you times that by 2, you add 8, you half that, you take 3 away, you times that by 10. Don't worry, I'm finished soon. You divide that by 5, and you add 17 on, what is your answer?
You add 17 on, so 27.
Oh, yes, well done. You got a point on the board. Right, Si, your turn to destroy Mags with some general knowledge.
Okie doke. In a full set, how many teeth should an adult have?
32.
Oh, knowledge, Mags, knowledge. That's good stuff. What colour appears on 75% of the world's flags?
Oof. Tempted to say red.
Is that your answer?
I think red.
Yep, that's right. What year did Coronation Street first air?
Oh, Jesus. That's been going since telly was invented.
The radio show first.
1957.
No, 1960.
I'm actually closer than I thought I'd be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What does CF stand for on the periodic table of elements?
Oh, look
What
at
the
that.
fuck is we use having these
I know.
chemicals? CF, I'm going to assume it's Californium.
It is, bloody hell, it is.
Yeah.
You've got a table behind your camera, aren't you?
No, I just really was good at chemistry at school.
And the last one, I think it is, if I've counted right here. Which British Prime Minister was assassinated in 1812?
Benjamin Disraeli.
No. Spencer Percival.
I would not have got that in a month of Sundays.
I didn't even know one was assassinated, so I started looking it up. So I saw that. I thought I'd chuck it in.
So
how many is that? Was that 3 then I got?
that was 4 out of 10, which takes your total for the evening to 9.
I'm happy out of that so far.
Mags, do you want to ask Si some general knowledge questions first this time?
Certainly shall. So here we go, sir. First question. What is the only vitamin that you will not find in an egg?
Oh my god! The only bit not in it, I don't know. D.
Close. It's actually vitamin C.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, you learn something every day, don't you?
So Taylor Swift grew
God.
up on a farm. But what kind of farm?
I've got no idea. A potato farm.
Oh, close. A Christmas tree farm.
Oh.
So, according to Digital Spy, what was the most streamed series on Netflix in 2020?
I'm going to kick myself for not knowing. Oh, was it that Tiger King effort?
Is that what you're going for?
it's a good shout.
Yeah, go on.
It was actually Money Heist.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that.
Nah, neither have I.
Okay, so next we will go with Americans' Republican Party is often called the GOP. But what does GOP stand for?
I don't know. Grand Organisation of Pimple Dicks. I haven't got a clue.
Don't even understand how close you are. It's actually the Grand Old Party.
Ah, okay.
I'm unlucky that. So this is the last one.
Yeah.
Throw you a softball. On the infamous album cover for Abbey Road by the Beatles, who crosses directly behind John Lennon? I mean, it's a 1 in 3 shot.
Ringo Starr, isn't it?
It's Ringo Starr. Very
Yeah, so I'll
good.
try to picture the album cover then, but it's like as soon as you try and picture it, it just goes. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because they're crossing over the road.
Well, yeah, they don't want to stay there. They'll get hit, won't they? Hold the traffic, man.
Right. Now, this is one where you can get... If you get within 10 either way, I'll give you the point.
Oh, look, you get an extra 3 to play with.
That's because I suck at this. He's being kind.
How many countries are there in the world?
Oh, my God.
Brilliant.
Oh, my God. I'm gonna be so far off, and I'm going to look like a complete moron. Oh, my word. I don't know. 4,750.
Oh, me, I mean, Jesus!
I think we're allowed to let him have another question. Okay?
Yeah, cool. I would have said in the hundreds.
See, I was thinking in the hundreds, but then I thought I'm going to be wrong.
Like low hundreds as well, like 100 and something.
Okay, the FIFA rankings for football, I got what, 190?
So where's the other 3,900 countries?
Well, perhaps they just don't play the game. I don't know. They might like tennis or something.
They're in the European Super League.
Yeah. Go on. I'll have a go. 185.
Oh, 195.
Oh.
So does that count? Is that within the 10?
Well, it sounds like 10 difference to me if you take away the number.
If I'd have stuck with the 190, I'd have been even closer. But
I know it's an obvious question, but is that 10 and 11? But I'll give him the point if
I'd give it him. Yeah.
Okay.
You're very, very kind, gentlemen. Thank you.
What is the capital of Utah?
Well, I honestly I can't even hazard a guess. Utah. Oh, no clue.
Okay, the answer is Salt Lake City.
I've never got that.
Number 3. What is the star sign for Sagittarius? So what is the symbol, the picture? Nope, sorry. What is the star sign for Cancer?
Oh, that's a crab, isn't it?
Yes.
Sagittarius, I don't know, it's a little dude with a fork, I think.
Was it not like the horseman with a bow and arrow?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking of a fork.
I don't know why I've said Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is, the way this Google Doc's written, it's miles away. Anyway, it's another point on the board. You've got one more from myself, I believe. No, 2 more. Oh, I'm having a mare right now. Hold on. So this is another 10 either way. Or should I say... Now, Mags, just...
3,500 either way.
wait until you hear what I mean. 10 million either way, right?
Get to fuck. This is... Oh.
Of the 200 plus million AC/DC albums sold worldwide, how many of them were sold in the US of A? Now, can you understand why it's 10 million each way now?
It should be within 1. Not even the 1 million, just one. The exact number.
I'm gonna say
4,000 million.
So out of 200 million AC/DC albums sold, I'm gonna say 85 million.
It was 70 million. You were close.
Oh, we can't give you that one.
No.
Right, so it's another chain mental arithmetic one for you.
Oh God. Okay.
You're very welcome. So it's starting off with 27. So you double that, divide that by 9.
Oh my God. Right.
Times that by 4. Half it.
Yeah.
Add 11.
Mm-hmm.
Take 10 away. Multiply that by 6. Divide that by 3. And
I'm lost it already.
What is Mag's position on me retelling that one?
No,
No,
I don't believe that you should.
No, he's right. I should have it again.
You are the quiz master, so
I got completely thrown when it said. I can't remember what you said now.
Right, I'll go from where I left off. So that was divide by 3, take 23 away, and what's your answer?
4.
Oh, 3.
Oh,
I was going to say you've got 10 million either way, but you beat me to it.
I'll say 4,700.
So you are up to, that was 3 overall, and you're up to 8 for the night. So 3 in general knowledge, and you're 8 overall.
Okay, so on your general knowledge questions now then, Clive. So I'll go first again, if that's all right with Sar.
Yeah, man, yeah, crack on.
Okay, so Clive, first question. What is the most common colour of toilet paper in France?
Beige?
I mean, that would be typical of the French, but it's actually pink.
Right.
Okay, so what is Scooby-Doo's full name?
Scooby, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Do.
That, again, very, very close. It's actually Scoobert Doo.
Oh, I knew that.
Well, you clearly didn't because you didn't answer it. Question 3. Which European country has 158 verses in its national anthem?
Oh, right, okay. Liechtenstein?
It's Greece.
You say that as if I'm close. There's a good few thousand miles between those two.
Next, we'll go with Norwegian artist Edvard Munch is famous for painting which iconic piece?
The Scream?
Correct, The Scream.
That was a complete guess.
And then I'm going to toss you an easy one. What is the collective noun for a group of unicorns? And that's with unicorns being the national animal of Scotland.
I do enjoy a collective noun. Sometimes I just make them up for a laugh as well.
But this one definitely sounds like it may have been made up, as is a unicorn, obviously.
I'm just going to say a fantasy of unicorns.
A blessing of unicorns.
Oh.
So that's one from my 5.
Okay.
Okay. What is the name of the evil head teacher in Matilda?
Oof.
Do you want the full name, or you're all right with the Mrs. part?
Yeah, that's sound.
Mrs. Trunchbull?
Yes, that's right. What is the northernmost capital city in the world?
Oslo?
No, close though.
Reykjavik.
Yeah, Reykjavik in Iceland. Yeah. That's close as well. How old was John Lennon when he died?
43?
He was 40. Not long turned 40 yet. How many James Bond films did Roger Moore star in?
6?
Oh, so close. 7. 7.
He's my favourite as well.
Lastly, what year did Brookside first appear on our TV screens?
Jesus.
1984.
No, so close again. 82. 82.
Dear. A miserable 2 for me in the general knowledge, and I'm now only up to 7. So already the gap is widening.
It's still all to play for. There's still plenty of points on the board to go.
I've got no idea what anyone's got.
I've got 9, I think. I think you've got 8.
Mags has got 9, Si, you have 8, and I have 7.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's closer.
It's still pretty close.
So the last round is the wrestling buzzer round. So I have 10 questions prepared for you, and I am looking for you guys to buzz in and give me your answer. So, as is tradition, Si, usually if it's a buzzer round, we have some sort of wrestling catchphrase as your buzzer. So this week's mine is, "Oh, it's true, it's damn true." Darren, what's yours?
I am going to go with Rabadoo.
Rabadoo. Just any wrestling catchphrase, yeah?
Anything at all.
I'm just going to give it a good old woo.
Nice.
A classic.
A classic, yes. Once the damn implicat from Wrestling Headlines, he had Jim Duggan's "Ho!"
Brilliant.
That was enjoyable.
I still love Ricky's classic there. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Right, so first question. Buzz in when you guys are ready. How many main card matches were there on both nights of WrestleMania 37?
Rabadoo.
Darren?
14.
Correct. Number 2. How many different All Elite Wrestling TNT title reigns have there been to date?
Rabadoo.
Mags?
4.
Another one in the bag.
Oh, I'm getting trounced now.
Number 3. What pay-per-view did the Bludgeon Brothers interfere in a match to beat up the Usos and Usos and New Day, ending the match in a no contest?
Oh dear. Do you want the year as well?
But the fact that both are silent, I'll just take the pay-per-view.
Woo! Judgment Day.
Incorrect.
Oh, it's a wild stab there, look.
I may as well take a guess then. So Rabadoo, Payback.
The answer was Fastlane 2018.
Oh.
Number 4. How many different New Japan US title reigns have there been?
Rabadoo.
Like it's one of those ones, if you say it often enough, it just loses all context. Right, Max?
7.
Incorrect. Si, it's over to you.
Oh.
I'll go 6.
Oh.
Other way.
Other way, the answer's 8.
Oh, no.
Number 5. What was the tag team title match at Royal Rumble 2000?
Woo!
Si?
The tag team title.
Yep.
Oh, see, I've gone and shot myself in the foot now. Was it? No, I've lost it now. I was thinking of the tables match. Oh, APA. Nope, gone.
Oh, Darren.
I have absolutely no clue. But seeing as Simon went with APA, I might as well follow that up. APA versus the Disciples of Apocalypse. Not even the APA bit.
It was APA versus New Age Outlaws, I'm afraid.
Oh, so
I bloody watched that show recently for SJP.
DOA is close to NAO, so I really maybe should have got that point.
Maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. We'll never know. Number 6. Which Canadian wrestler became the 50th recognised WWE champion?
Woo! Chris Benoit?
Incorrect. So it's the actual...
Rabadoo.
It's the specific WWE title as well. So, Darren?
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho.
Oh, both of you need to put some respect on Jinder Mahal's name.
Amazing.
I don't class him as Canadian as well. Wow.
That was the curveball there.
Yes.
That was brilliant.
How many different Monday Night Raw women's champions have there been? So not reigns, how many different women have held the title?
Woo!
Sorry?
9.
Correct.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That was a complete guess.
Number 8. What was the name of the pay-per-view where Hikaru Shida became the AEW Women's Champion?
Rabadoo.
Mags?
Double or Nothing.
Correct.
I was tempted to go full gear then as well.
Fun fact for you. The AEW title has only been won once on pay-per-view, and the other two times was Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
So there's one for your future quizzes that you appear on. Number 9. At No Way Out 2005, John Cena defeated whom to become the number 1 contender to face JBL at WrestleMania 21?
Woo!
Si?
Was it Batista?
It was not.
Okay.
Rabadoo. Carlito.
Both of you wrong again. The answer was King Kurt himself, Kurt Angle.
Makes sense.
Last question from me. How many times has Hiroshi Tanahashi been IWGP World Heavyweight Champion?
Rabadoo. 5.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Woo!
Yep.
11.
The answer was 8.
Oh.
So, as things stand, Mags, you got 3 there, and Simon, you got 1. So, Simon, you're at 9, and Mags, you're at 12.
Bloody hell.
Blowing away at this now. There's still plenty of points to go.
There are.
I assume I'll go next then.
Go for it.
Okay, so let's start with question 1. What was significant about the card at WrestleMania 2000?
Woo!
Shit.
There was only one singles match, and that was between the Cat and, was it Marlena, or whatever her name was, Terry?
Well, I'm going to give it you. The actual answer is there was no traditional singles matches because that was a cat fight, but
yeah,
that is correct. So, question 2. From 2005 to 2010, what happened to the last person eliminated from that year's Royal Rumble?
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Go on.
They won the world title.
I mean, technically they did, but there's something a little bit more specific.
Woo! Did they win Money in the Bank?
Nope, that's incorrect. The answer is that they all still went on and received WrestleMania title matches. So you had Cena in 05, Orton in 6, HBK in 7, Trips in 8 and 9, and Cena in 10. So, question 3. Who in 2011 broke that streak?
Woo!
Go for it.
Oh, no, I know I'm wrong. Shawn Michaels?
You are wrong. That's correct. Clive?
2011. Was it Dolph Ziggler?
It was Santino Marella.
Oh, yeah.
Buggers.
Because he hid, didn't he, and then sneaked back in at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Question 4. Who infamously beat Sheamus up in real life to the point of tears over a protein shaker?
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Go for it.
Sin Cara.
That's incorrect. That would be a good fight, though. Can you imagine Sheamus getting filled in by Sin Cara?
Oh, man, I have got absolutely no idea.
Just throw a guess out. It's worked for you.
Oh. What year was it?
I didn't mention a year.
Oh, okay. Oh,
what wrestler was it?
Yeah, what wrestler was it? Yeah, what city was it, Max? Steve, I don't know. Randy Orton.
Nope, incorrect. It was actually Yoshitatsu.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't really that infamous then, because I didn't know it. So next, that was 4, wasn't it? Yeah, question 4.
Mm-hmm.
So next, question 5. At what pay-per-view did Triple H unify the World Heavyweight and the Intercontinental title?
It's true, it's damn true.
Clive?
Unforgiven 2002.
So close, but so far away. Simon, you want to steal a point?
It's too. Judgment Day 2002.
Oh, okay. It's actually No Mercy 2002. Beat Kane.
Yeah, the whole Katie Vick thing.
So next we will go with how many titles did Ken Kennedy hold in the WWE?
Woo! 2.
That's incorrect, Simon.
My answer is 0.
That's also incorrect. You went too far. It's 1. He had a 42-day reign with the US title. So question 7. This is a pretty softball if you know your wrestling rumour mill. So who was rumoured to be the original higher power before Vince decided to take on the role?
Christopher Daniels?
Correct, Christopher Daniels. And he didn't get it because he was too small, apparently.
He's a munchkin.
Yes. So question 8. Who is the first African-born wrestler in WWE history?
No idea.
I can give you a clue. He was actually billed at being from a different country, and it ended up being quite a way that he got mocked a lot.
No, that stumped me.
Are you giving up as well, Clive?
Fuck it, I'll just say Kamala.
No, it was Kofi Kingston.
Was it really?
Huh.
He was billed from Jamaica when he had a fake
When you said
Jamaican.
when you said about being billed from somewhere else, I thought Kofi Kingston. I thought that's far too recent, surely.
Exactly.
He was the first ever African-born wrestler. So, question 9. Which former WWE champion did Tito Ortiz beat in 2019 to claim their WWE title in an MMA bout before the result was actually later overturned?
Woo! It's not Brock, is it?
Tito Ortiz Brock would just cave his brains in. So
I can't even picture who Tito Ortiz is. My mind's gone completely blank. I just thought I'd jump in and have a quick guess.
I mean, it's only right if you know it, I suppose. Clive?
So it's not strictly UFC then?
No, this was definitely not. This was a very much a renegade MMA event.
Oh, Alberto El Patron?
Correct. He actually he complained about the result and got his WWE title back as well. So, last question. Which wrestler faced a different member of Evolution at consecutive Unforgiven pay-per-views?
Do you know, I think I've heard this.
Woo! I'll go
Simon?
Shawn Michaels again.
Unlucky, it's not Shawn Michaels.
Consecutive. Carlito.
Correct. I
Oh,
spit
well
in the
done.
face for people who don't want to be cool. So he had Flair in 05, Orton in 06, and Trips in 07.
Right.
So after those 10 questions, Clive, you picked up 3, and Simon, you added 1.
Brilliant.
What was the 3 that I picked up? I thought it was only 2.
I've marked you down for 3. So you've got Alberto El Patron,
And Carlito.
Carlito. Yeah, I may be wrong. I may have marked you an extra point. So the questions I've got, let's have a look. So Carlito, Royal Rumble, Simon got that one. The WrestleMania, Simon got that one. No one got Santino Marella.
Because I've got...
Yeah, you're right. I'll give you an extra point for 3 there. Yeah, so scratch that. So you got 2 then. Makes it even better for me.
So is that not that Si got that extra point then? Because I've got 2 for him out of there. I've got him 3 total for the wrestling.
No, Si only got... He got Christopher... Oh, no, sorry, yeah. I've put his point on you then, because he got Christopher Daniels.
Oh, yeah. Like that, is it?
So,
I see.
Christopher Daniels and WrestleMania 2000.
I see how this
So
is going.
2-2.
Right.
Now you know what it feels like when I'm on the quiz, sir. I'm giving back a little bit of the grief I get.
Yep. So far, in the wrestling round, Mags has got 3, Si's got 3, and I've got 2. Overall, it is 12 to Mags, 11 to Si, and 9 to me. So at this moment, it looks like with Si reading out the last questions that you will not win tonight.
So, I'm shutting off now then.
I shouldn't have said that, should I?
He's taking the bully route. He's had a good day. He'll just leave with what he's got.
Yeah, no speedboat for me. Okay.
The power lies in your hands to determine the winner, and knowing Mag's propensity for conspiracies with quizzes, I'm a bit panicky myself.
And I think I'm going to lose this 3-point lead very handily.
Hopefully.
Okay, so I'll just start reading. Are you going to tally up the scores, or do you want me to do it here? Or
I've got them here.
yeah, okay, that's great. Okay, how many times did Sting win the TNA World Title?
Rabadoo,
Max?
3.
Oh, nope.
What's true? It's damn true. 5.
Nope. 4.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh,
I should
Both went either side. Ric Flair famously won the 1992 War Rumble, coming in at number 3. Sid was the runner-up. What number did he enter at?
Rabadoo, 27.
Nope.
Oh, you...
Because you've watched that recently, have you not?
Yeah. Well, a couple of months ago.
I'll say 29.
Yep, that's right.
Ho, ho, ho.
I knew it was in the last view.
I think Hogan was 27, wasn't he? Because he went into the last. Yeah. Is that right? Okay. What match opened the first ever WrestleMania?
Oh.
I am absolutely drawing a blank, and I've seen it so many times.
Okay, shall we narrow it down a touch and say just give me one of the competitors?
Oh, it's true, it's damn true.
Yep.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Nope.
Rabadoo, I'll go with George the Animal Steel.
No, it was Tito Santana versus the Executioner.
How did I not get that?
What a delight that must have been.
It's so memorable.
Who won the 1998 King of the Ring tournament?
Shit.
Rabadoo.
Magsy?
Edge.
No.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Yep.
Ken Shamrock?
Yes.
Yes.
Good shout.
Oh, there's one between us.
I always forget
it's
who won
tense.
it.
It's tense. I'm getting nervous and I'm not even involved. It's in his short WCW run, what title did the Renegade hold?
Rabadoo.
Mags?
The TV title.
That is correct.
Leads back to 2.
Okay. War Games 1991. The Four Horsemen team was made up of Barry Windham, Ric Flair, Sid, and who?
Oh, it's true.
Rabadoo.
Go on.
Brian Pillman.
Nope.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Sting?
No. It was Larry Zbyszko, standing in for an injured Arn Anderson.
And I've watched all them as well to do a podcast with you.
Yeah, my very first one, mate. That's a long time ago, wasn't it? How many have I asked? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 4 left, yeah? Okay. How many times was Jim Crockett Jr. elected the NWA president?
Well, that's a deep cut, that one. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. I'm going to go wild and say 11.
No.
Rabadoo. I'm going to go wilder and say he was never elected president.
Nope. 3 separate terms he had as the NWA president. Who has been a survivor on the Survivor Series teams the most in WWE history?
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Yep.
Randolph Keith Orton.
That is correct. 5 occasions.
He is Mr. Survivor Series, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got 2 left, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
so close. There's one between us.
Oh. Pre-2000, so not including the year 2000, 99 and backwards, what was the longest time in a Royal Rumble?
Rabadoo.
Who set the time? Apologies.
Okay, so Rabadoo.
Mm-hmm.
Ric Flair.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, it's true. It's damn true. It's Shawn Michaels.
Nope.
Oh.
It was the year following Flair, Bob Backlund, with 1 hour, 1 minute, and 10 seconds in 1993. The top.
this is tense. This is very tense.
I think by now it doesn't matter, but I am the host, so this one's worth 5 points. No, it's not. It's not. Don't worry. This isn't 5
Last
nerds
one,
go.
then. Who managed the Nasty Boys on their return to WCW in 1993?
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Yep.
Jimmy Hart.
No.
Rabadoo.
Yep.
Slick.
No, it was not. It was Missy Hyatt.
Oh, Jesus. Poor guys.
Yes.
So,
So I landed 1 then in that, I think.
yeah, for that one, it was. For the wrestling ones, it was Mags 4, Cy 3, and myself 5. Now, when you read these, considering we all had 30 questions to answer, the numbers are terrible. But that aside, and it's very close, all things considered. In third place is Cy with 11 points. In second place is myself with 12 points. And maybe, I don't know, for the first time in God knows how long, the quiz winner with lucky 13. It is Darren. Well done, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm shocked I was able to hold on. You give it a good run at the end. But yeah, I think this may be the first ever podcast quiz I've ever won.
I'm very happy with my gentleman's 11. I'll take that.
That's a good showing for your first podcast quiz. Coming last.
He's got such a way with words.
He has, hasn't he? Yeah.
You should be the mayor of Burnley.
Instead of that fucking wadgy card. I'll never forgive him.
That sounds quite dodgy. Right, so we've come to the end of the show. I hope you've enjoyed the quiz and I hope you have played along with us. For the plugs, Si, you want to give us your details?
Yeah, sure. You can follow me on Twitter at SJPWords. My podcast is at SJP Wrestling Pod, and the one that Mags and I do together, Chain Wrestling, is at Chain_Wrestling. Give us a follow, vote in the polls, get involved in our sort of non-wrestling additional topics. It's always a good bit of fun.
Yeah, I have to vouch for that. Obviously, it is a wrestling podcast, and I do enjoy the trip down memory lane, even if it's bad sometimes, concerning things like straitjacket matches. But the banter before the wrestling's always great stuff. It's one of my highlights of the week. So thank you, gentlemen.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
It's so much fun. I've been blessed with having good podcast partners. I love recording Chain Wrestling. It's just that we just get to have a laugh at the ridiculousness of wrestling and wrestling Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is full of pimple dicks, apparently.
It is. Fuck you, Brad Shepherd.
Oh my God, he went off. He absolutely went off on that day.
That was delightful.
I didn't really know where I was going to go when I started, so it just kind of went.
Uh-huh. Mags, you want to give us your details?
Yeah, again, it's always a pleasure to be on this show. It's been far too long since I've last been on, so let's not make a habit of that.
Yep.
But on the social medias, you can follow me at DJ Kirkbit on Twitter. As of this dropping this week, you'll find that the last episode of Badlands is about to drop the day after. Unfortunately, Paul, my actual podcast wife, he decided to step away from recording wrestling content, feeling very disillusioned with the business. So unfortunately, Badlands is no more. That being said, I still have plenty of content out there that people can tune into. I do Radio Techers with Tanner, which is about football, and after today's news, there'll be plenty of that to talk about. I also do a UFC podcast with my son Carlos called 5 Rounds, and I'm also a member with this handsome motherfucker here on Chain Wrestling. So yeah, tune into all those and keep your ears peeled for a podcast coming up in the very near future that could be taking over from Badlands.
That is exciting, but it is a shame about Badlands because that was.
Yeah.
I think that set a lot of trends, and to be honest, how many times do you see on Twitter these days? Who do you think is about Rushmore of this and that? I wonder where they got that idea from. So hats off to you guys. And
trendsetters. It's sad that it has to go, but me and Paul always said that without each other being on the show, it wouldn't be the same. So I would rather stick to that and it not feel the same than carry on and it go down the pan. So I had fun doing it, and if Paul decides to come back, I'm sure we can revive it at any time. But yeah, I'm a podcast killer. 2 podcasts gone in the space of a year.
The first 2 I was on as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's me.
Yeah. You're the bad apple.
so that's it. Rick and Clive will be going next, probably. Right, so as you'll know, this is the Ricky and Clive Wrestling Show on the Social Suplex Podcast Network, where you can find other shows such as One Nation Radio, Keeping It Strong Style, Grown Men Watch This Shit, Grave Consequences, 8-Bit Suplex Wrestling Podcast, All Things Elite, and Great Match Generator. You can give our podcast network or individual shows a nice wee review on the podcast app of your choice, preferably Apple Podcasts. Those are the guys in charge of all your algorithms and whatnot. If you head over to socialsuplex.com, you can get those podcasts as well as columns, and if you press the subscribe button, you can get them sent directly to your email inbox. On the show notes part of this podcast, you'll see hyperlinks to Pro Wrestling Tees site for Social Suplex. You'll get some t-shirts. There's a link to help us donate. I'm still looking for that webcam, people. I was told that I looked like I was covered in Vaseline at the start of tonight. I was, but that's a different story for another day. And we're at the Wrestling Squared Circle Facebook group, and you can catch us at Ricky and Clive on Twitter. Shout out to Ricky. He's probably getting ready for a feast about now. The moon's out, so Ramadan time, he's going to be stuffing his face. Good on him, lucky bastard. He's not a lucky bastard the rest of the day, so I don't know why I said that. Right, I hope you've enjoyed the quiz, gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming on.
Our pleasure.
Oh, thanks for inviting me. I really enjoyed it. It's been great.
Good stuff. Thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you all next week.